Hey y'all, today I'm going to start my video with the shampoo process. So first I'm just going to make sure that I wet the client's hair down really well. You ever wash your hair and it doesn't lather the first time? That's usually because it's a buildup of product and it's making it hard to lather. So make sure you wet the hair down as much as possible, get all that water to absorb so that you can get a better lather the first time. I am washing her hair with our first class to Morocco shampoo. It is sulfate and alcohol free, and it also doesn't have any parabens. So it is full of Moroccan and argan oil because today we are going to make sure that she gets plenty moisture. You always want to make sure you wash the hair twice, maybe three times. Some people wash their hair three times. If you have buildup on your hair, sometimes you have to wash it more often. But I'm going to talk to you guys today about how to remove that if you're dealing with it. So next I'm going to condition her with our resurrection mask, which is our protein rich conditioner. Protein is important for the hair growth because your hair follicles are made of mostly protein called keratin. Lack of protein in the diet promotes hair loss. Protein also gives your hair its strength, shape, and structure. Without it, your hair can be limp, weak, and lifeless, or even fall out. So protein will balance the moisture in your hair to keep the hair healthy and strong. And that's why I named it Resurrection, because it brings the hair back to life. I just want to remind you guys to subscribe. Somebody said I never tell you guys to subscribe, so I've been trying to remember to tell you guys to do that every video. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. We are almost at 1 million. I love y'all so much for that. So to make sure that the resurrection mask and this protein absorbs in her hair well, I am going to use my new toy, the Matoi Method handheld steamer. Look at this little gangster gun. You know, just run up on somebody like, let me steam you. Like, mostly you usually sit under a steamer, but this one you just target. So I like this. It makes it easier for me. Using steam on natural hair can help manipulate how well your hair absorbs moisture during wash day and the styling process. So no matter your curl type, moisture is always the goal. Adding steam to the conditioning phase will send the ingredients of the conditioner deeper into the strands to help repair any damage and breakage. It will also rehydrate the hair shaft from the inside out. So for low porosity hair, that's basically the hardest hair type to absorb moisture because the cuticle doesn't easily open. So that makes it harder for products to sink into the hair, which leads to dryness and product buildup, which gives you weighed down hair and greasy curls. Remember our last video, we had that problem on the client? So it's basically because the product sits on top of the strands instead of penetrating them. So the steam will open the cuticle and allow that moisture in. Now, with medium to highly porous hair, it's a totally different story. Those hair types tend to soak up oils and creams a lot easier. Using steam to open up the cuticle will release any dirt and buildup that regular shampooing isn't able to remove. It lifts the cuticle first and then clears it out, then restores the moisture. Steam is also perfect for purifying and detoxifying the scalp. We all know that a healthy scalp leads to healthy hair, so the steamer is perfect for clarification of the scalp's pores. So they can also absorb moisture and produce healthy natural oils, which can also lead to hair growth. When you are wearing your hair in heat styles like straight curls with the flat irons and all of that, I know you see that my clients' hair usually flow, like blow in the wind flow, okay? That is because I always make sure to rinse the conditioner super well. If there is any conditioner left on the hair, it will weigh it down. No different than every other thing we talked about earlier. The buildup from the conditioner will weigh the hair down and it won't move. It won't blow in the wind. It won't be like full of life and air, and you don't want that if you're going to wear your hair out. You want it to flow and be pretty. So, not to say that hair that's way down isn't pretty, but you get what I'm saying. You want it to you want to give it time to look old. Like if you leave oil or a buildup of a conditioner on your hair, it's already going to look a few days old if you go ahead and style it like that. You also don't want to like press that conditioner into the hair, because then you start compromising your natural curl. So that's just a few things I wanted to say to let you know why the hair moves so well once it's pressed. Now that she's rinsed, I'm going to wrap her up for a little bit with our microfiber honesty towel. It's just going to absorb that water, reduce her frizz, and prevent her from having extra knots and tangles. Next is time for the Satin Shield Heat Protectant. That's all you need. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I'm telling you, the heat from the blow dryer is going to evenly distribute it all throughout the hair. Like even when I finish putting the product on her hair, I still have product on my hands. So it stretches far and wide, trust me. And it's going to make sure that her hair is protected from the heat, and it's also going to reduce frizz. I'm going in with the shampoo comb, and I'm just going to separate her hair into sections to start the blow dry. Now, I know we talk about this all the time, but you want to be as gentle as possible during this part because the hair is wet. It is weak, so it's more prone to breakage. So you just want to be gentle here. You want to be gentle actually throughout the whole wash and styling process, because your hair will tell on you if you are being rough. Here goes my favorite dryer. It's been sold out on Amazon for a minute now. I know y'all always be coming at my neck for being sold out, but people be sold out sometimes, and I really think not to toot my own horn, but when I look at my Amazon associates, it's like literally hundreds of dryers a week being sold, and it's from me. So we've been selling them out, so they're coming back on sale in a few days, and I am going to announce it to you guys so you guys can run and go get a dryer, because I've been so sad that you guys haven't been able to get one. So I'll make sure I'll let y'all know when it's back up. Okay, deal. Yes, hair, look at it, period. And speaking of sold out, don't come at my neck about these irons. I know, trust me. Nobody wants you guys to have the irons more than me. I want y'all to have them so bad. But the good news is they have shipped, and I said this in my last video that I'm anticipating them being here sometime within January. So February, I'm assuming that we'll be able to go back on sale. So get ready. I know it's been a while again, but I do appreciate all the people that are very patient with me. Remember, one pass is all you need for each section of hair. Don't go over the hair over and over again. Don't hit the roots over and over again. Don't hit the ends over and over again. Just go right in. I use the comb to chase. That makes sure that the ends are separated so you don't crush those ends within and cause tangles on the ends, and that makes it so that, the combs go freely throughout the hair without worrying about, crushing those ends. I'm gonna try to do a video and show y'all what I mean. Most people probably get what I'm saying, but I'm gonna make a video on that because somebody asked me, what's the purpose of the chase method. So I'll make sure I'll show y'all what I mean. I'm just grabbing the Glass Brilliant Shine, and I am going to do a couple of pumps on her hair. It looks good. It looks moisturized. It feels good. Also, I'm going to show you her ends in a second. She didn't need a trim today, so I was really excited. It's been a while that I did somebody's hair and they didn't need a trim, but she takes care of her hair really well, so I'm glad. You see how good her hair looks? Came out really well. So that treatment today was perfect. It opened up them cuticles and allowed that conditioner to absorb really well. So I always make my clients shake it like a Polaroid picture. It's so nice and healthy. See, the ends were heavy. I know the camera frame is out of it, but the ends are nice and chunky. And her hair is done. Everything that I use today can be found at deeperthanhair.com. The mask, the shampoo, conditioner, everything. The steamer, I will put the link for it below on the 9th. It goes on sale on the 9th for my 20 days of Christmas. So get it then. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.